Hi Cancer, welcome to your September 2018 love reading. This is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. These will be general messages, so they may not resonate with everybody, but take the messages that resonate and leave the ones that don't behind. Let's see what the most important messages are for Cancer this month. What do Cancers need to know? What do Cancers need to hear? All right, guys, so your overall energy this month, we have the Judgment card. How you think about your partner, we have the Knight of Coins. How you feel about the overall connection, we have the Ten of Wands. The challenge is going to be the Page of Wands. And the outcome of the month, we have the Wheel of Fortune. For your person, their overall, we have the Queen of Swords. For how they feel about you, we have the Hermit. How they feel about the overall relationship, we have the Sun. Their challenge, we have the Knight of Wands. And the outcome, we have the Eight of Coins. Bottom of the deck, we have the Tower. And this seems to be a big theme this month. I feel like for many of you, you are coming into some major realizations. Your situations are changing completely. We have the Nine of Coins underneath this, as well as the Ace of Coins. So for you, Cancer, I feel like this month you are developing a sense of personal security. Now, if you have felt emotionally emotionally drained, I feel like that is no longer. I feel like you are able to provide yourself now with the basic emotional needs. Whereas before you may have wanted your partner to provide you with those things, I feel like now you're able to take control of that and give that to yourself. Now, your overall energy for the month, we have the Judgment card. So like I said, I feel like you're coming into some major realizations. And now that you have more information about different areas of your life, this is going to be different for all of you. Now that you kind of know where you stand in every area of life, I feel like it's time to make a judgment call so that you know how to proceed forward. Specifically with this relationship, the other person has the Queen of Swords. So I feel like you're trying to communicate with them about how you feel, what you want, what you need, what you expect. And I feel like this person may not be responsive to that. I feel like they might be icing you out. You guys may not be communicating, or maybe not communicating as thoroughly as you normally do. And I feel like it's because this person has a lot that they're trying to figure out, because the way that they feel about you, we have the Hermit. And I feel like they are doing some internal soul searching, because you know what you want, you know what you expect, and you know what you need. And this person, I feel like, is not as clear about what it is that they want and what it is that they need. You know, when someone is very for certain about what it is that they want, it kind of makes other people look at themselves and say, what am I doing? Am I really living in my highest vibration? Am I really doing the best that I can? Am I really doing what it is that I really love? And I feel like this person may not necessarily know. And I feel like the only way that they can come to that conclusion or realization is if they spend time with themselves in personal reflection and personal introspection. So they might be closing you out, they might be icing you out, but that's okay. Once they come out of this hermit phase, they're going to be able to communicate what it is that they want. Because I feel like for you, you are wanting them to make some type of offer to you. You are wanting to develop some type of stability. Like I said, you know more what direction your life is going in. You know, where you're going to be in a year, 2 years, 5 years. And you want to know if this person's going to be along for the ride with you. Or in what capacity are they going to be along in the ride with you. So I feel like for you, you want this person to make some type of offer so that you know, okay, that area of my life is squared away, or I know where this person stands. So that way you can make a better judgment call about what it is that you want to do. Now, the way that you feel about the overall connection, we have the 10 of Wands. So I do feel like you are carrying a lot of the burden of this connection. And I feel like you may have been carrying it for a long time and you're really feeling kind of burnt out from it, kind of weighed down from it. And I feel like you're at the point now where it's like, okay, are we doing this or not? Are you in this or not? Because you're exerting so much of your own energy and you're not getting the proper return that you feel you deserve. Now, this person, they have the Sun. I feel like this person wants things to work out with you. Excuse me. They want things to work out with you, okay? That's what they want. However, I feel like they don't know how to provide you with what they want. Why? Because they don't even know what they want themselves. So how can they give you what you want if they don't know what they want? Do you see the conflict there? They know that they like you or love you. They want you in their life. They're positive and hopeful that you'll be around. But they don't know. They don't know what they want. And they're going to pull away. I think Cancer, in the past, you may have thought, oh, this person must not care about me if they're not talking to me. They must not care about me if they're not doing this, if they're doing that. Or they must not be that into me. And that's not necessarily the case. Some people can't give because they have nothing to give themselves. And I feel like this person is trying to figure out how to be more with themselves and how to understand themselves more and learn more about what it is that they really want, because they could come to find that their life is going to go in a whole different direction and you can't be a part of it. And then they would feel bad that they strung you along, you know? So I feel like for them, their logic is, well, if I don't say anything, if I ice them out, then maybe that'll help to solve it. But they're going to find out that's not the case. So I feel like really for you, and in the challenge here, we have the Page of Wands. I feel like for you, Cancer, you just have to embark on whatever journey you want to embark on. You can't wait for this person to come up with their answer, because who knows how long they'll be in this, because in the outcome, they've got the 8 of Coins. So they're working on something. It may not necessarily be working on things with you. They might throw themselves into work. They may find that they don't have the financial stability that they want, or they don't have the career that they want, or they're still in school trying to get to the career that they want. So who knows how long they could be doing this for, okay? So you have to go forward with whatever it is that you want. If you want to make these judgment calls, you're going to have to use your gut. You're going to have to go with your intuition. You may not get a straight answer out of this person. And again, it's not because they don't like you or want to be with you or whatever it is. It's just because I feel like they're very confused about their own life. Their challenge is the Knight of Wands. So I feel like they're still dabbling, you know, they're still trying to figure out, oh, could I be in this career? Could I do this job? Would that make me happy? You know, they're still trying to figure out their own life. So that's what you have to take into consideration, is that you may be along on the journey with this person and they may not be able to give you 100% because they're not currently 100%. And it's not, you know, oh, you know, they need to get it together. No, you know, everyone has their own process, their own journey, and everyone comes about things differently. You know, so you just have to send them love and support no matter what they need to do. But you also need to respect the fact that you want clarity and you want things clearly defined in your life. You have to also respect that as well. If you want a partnership and this person can't provide you with that, if they can't make any offers to you, then you have to reconsider how much of the burden of this connection you're going to carry. Now, in your outcome, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So I think that as you continue to really sort out your life and get things straightened out in your life, that things for you really start moving, and they start moving in a positive direction. I feel like as you really take care of yourself, life really starts working with you. It starts working in your favor. There may have been a lot of things that have been holding you back and keep preventing you from moving forward. And I feel like this month, there's going to be a lot of unexpected changes for the better. And I feel like by the end of the month, your life is going to be in a much better position than it was at the end of August. Now, for this person, like I said, in the outcome, they have the 8 of Coins. So I feel like by the end of the month, they're kind of more on track with what it is that they need to do. They kind of have more of a plan. Like, okay, I want to be this. So these are the steps that it's going to take for me to get there. And this is what the day-to-day is going to look like for me. So I feel like their focus is going to go into their work, trying to work themselves into stability. So let's pull a oracle card, one for you, one for them, and one for the connection. Most important messages. All right, so for you, we have retreat. For them, we have finances and career. And for the relationship, we have forgiving and learning. This card has come out for almost every sign and in so many of my readings. So for you, we have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Like I said, I feel like you've been carrying a lot of burden, a lot of weight, okay? You've been carrying your own personal burdens, your own personal stress, your own career stuff, financial stuff, you know, school stuff that applies to you, family, and then this connection, and it's just like too much. This might be a good time for you to take a weekend alone for yourself, go on a little quick weekend vacation, turn your phone off, turn all the electronics off, and really just be with yourself and really figure out what do you really want to do? Like, how do you really want to move forward? How do you really want to proceed? And I feel like with this person, It's a good time to retreat from this person while they figure out what it is that they want to do. You may not need to be around them during this time, because this is something that they need to figure out. And with their card being finances and career, like I said, they are having to do some major introspection and really think about what it is that they want to do. I feel like this person is not in a financial position in which they feel comfortable being in a relationship, or because it clouds their mind. For some people, if they don't have their own life together, they don't want to be in a relationship. Some people feel that way. And that's okay. If that's what makes them feel okay, you got to let them do what they want to do. And that might be different from what you have in mind. Maybe you don't care about, what their financial standing is. But it seems to be a thing for them. And I feel like they get a reality check about where they really are financially or where they really are career-wise. They might be behind schedule, according to their own timeline. They might feel like they're not doing enough or they're not making enough. And that's affecting the connection with you. So for both of you, we have forgiving and learning. And like I said, this is a big theme for everyone this month. I feel like everyone's able to now look back at the summer and look at what they've learned and forgive themselves for things that they've done wrong and forgive others who have wronged them. Because you're not doing anything by carrying around, oh, they did that, or she did that, or he did that. It doesn't do anything. Either you learn the lesson and say, you know what, I'm never going to let someone treat me like that again. I'm never going to put up with that. And you just let that person, you give that person a pass for that, and that you're never going to accept that treatment, or that you're never going to do what you did ever again, whatever that is for you. And vice versa, this person as well. They may be icing you out and not talking to you and not realizing how that makes you feel. They might come into that realization later in the month. But they're learning, okay? This person is learning about themselves. They are learning about themselves. And until they come into inner peace with themselves, this person is not going to have a lot to offer you. And I feel like that's what you want. You want an offer. But they are in their own head for a good reason. For a good reason. They're getting their life on track, but it's your decision whether or not you want to be along with them for the process, or if they're going to allow you to be along for the process. So I hope that this reading has helped. I hope that it's given you some clarity, some guidance. I wish you the best for the month. If you would like to work with me, I will leave my information down below, as well as my Instagram if you'd like to follow me there. So I hope you guys have a great month, and I'll talk to you soon.